Hi guys, I'm ready to start my training for the day. I'm more better now. I just wanted to address a specific topic that's always been mentioned in philosophical arguments, and this is the following point that people say that you don't need God or you don't need to believe in anything to know what's wrong and what's right. Even Dana White, which I, admire and I'm on his side, and, he's the founder of the UFC. But that's what he just said in the interview. And it's not just him. A lot of people, especially non believers, say that you don't need to believe in anything to know the difference between right and wrong. And that is true to an extent, because like if we're talking about people, this is people we're talking about, and when you talk about right and wrong, there's so many dimensions to it, like right, wrong, beautiful, ugly, useful, useless, beneficial, negative, positive, negative, profitable. It's about trust, and there's so many things related to what's good and bad that to think that you can just figure it out. I mean, to a point, yeah. So the argument could be like one cannot figure it out, but you can have like a discussion between a lot of, minds, philosophers from, all over time, but even that needs corrections. When you actually study ethics and morals, and any field of study, there's always corrections, and it's never finished, really. You can always change something. So to really think that there is a right or a wrong, you need to accept that there is a higher power or a higher entity or a higher idea or concept in which all good leads to. And if this is not real, then good is not leading to anything. So there is no good and bad. Like human beings cannot decide if there is good and bad. So that's the thing. I don't know if you don't understand. Like people say it's a matter of opinion, but this is facts. Like people can think they know, you can know to an extent, like that killing is not good, fighting is not good, just violence overall is not good, you know. You can figure that out, but then there's some situations like, what if you get attacked, and what if it's in the name of the country, or what if, sports, combat sports. So is that violence? And there's a lot of things, and there's a lot of detail. And really, human beings cannot know, never to the fullest, if what they are doing is right or wrong. They just can't. They can know up to a degree and up to a circumstance and what's convenient for them. And that's even an argument from the same, point of view. Like people who tend to be non-believers tend to think that human beings are not really that important and not that special. So why would they trust their own judgment if they know that they make a lot of mistakes and that's evil people and stuff? People are evil. So people, when they get in a group, they, of course, they get closer to God when they're in a group. That's something that happens when you interact with people. You're using your, most deep features like conversation and interaction and feelings and, your feelings and emotions, and you're just expressing all of the, you might say, occult, because this is actually occult because it's something that you cannot see, but it definitely makes a difference in the environment and in what you feel and what you are, and that's what you really are. So that's another proof of the existence of the spiritual realm, because there is no way, and I don't stand by just admitting that these are chemical reactions. No, this is the actual force of the creation, the you, your soul, what you are, what you actually are. It's not your body, it's not just your body. We all have these invisible features, like occult features, and that's who we really are, and that's what makes the most impact in the world. So knowing about the occult really means knowing thyself, knowing yourself and your features and how that impacts your future. That's who you actually are. So yeah, that's proof number 2 of the existence of the spiritual realm. If there is a spiritual realm and everything points to it, it seems to be, then there's a God, And if you think you can know right from wrong, you actually need to go to the source. There is a source. There is an objective truth that says this is good and this is bad. This, in this situation, with these options, with this reaction, is better than this. And the real good is, of course, in the spiritual realm. We can only approach it. We're only going to finally get to it after we die and we come back to being in a natural state. That's the reality of things, guys. I'm going to go finish my training. Thank you for watching.